So, Donkey, hi.
Mm,
We're really sorry you couldn't come out to visit us at Papakura Wesleyan this Sunday.
nope. Jacinda said self-isolate, so that's what I'm doing.
Good on you. Sure, but surely animals don't need to worry about this virus.
Didn't it all start for you guys when it jumped from an animal to a human?
Well, yes, that's what they say.
So it could jump back to a donkey then. I'm taking no chances.
It sounds sensible. So, what have you been doing in your bubble?
I've got about 6 months' supply of hay back in the barn, and I'm just chilling out, playing Donkey Kong on my device, and ignoring all the Uber calls.
Wait, you're a Uber donkey?
Of course. How else do you think I earn my hay?
Yeah, fair enough. And were you Ubering back in biblical times too? Like you got an Uber call to carry Jesus?
Yep, got the call. Some guy needs transporting into Jerusalem. Just another job. Didn't think too much of it. Just some nobody who can't afford a horse, I thought. Made a change from carrying water bottles up from the well.
So you didn't realize?
Not at first, but as we went through the city gates, there was a crowd waving palm branches and cheering and putting their cloaks down so I wouldn't hurt my feet on the cobblestones.
That must have been different.
My first reaction was to think it was all about me. Finally, I was getting the recognition I deserved for all the donkey work I do. I was top donkey.
A bit over the top.
It seemed a bit excessive. Then I thought it must be a setup. I was being pranked by a flash mob.
Logical. The date must have been close to April Fool's Day.
But when I looked closely at their faces, I realized they weren't looking at me, they were looking at the guy I was carrying.
And the guy turned out to be Jesus.
Exactly. It wasn't me that was important, it was the guy I was carrying.
And you didn't know he was Jesus?
Wow, yes, when I had a good look at him, I knew who he was. But I didn't know what he was. I mean, he'd been causing quite a stir in Jerusalem, but no one knew quite what to make of him. Some thought a prophet, some a future king of Israel.
At that stage, it was all speculation and gossip.
But I knew whoever he was important. So why did he call for a humble Uber donkey like me? It wasn't until later I realized, well, you know the rest.
Well, we sure do. He turned everything upside down.
That one Uber call out was probably the most important event in this humble donkey's life.
Hmm. Well, thanks for sharing your story with us, Donkey. Time is moving on, and I better get back to my sermon, but I think you definitely gave me some ideas about what to talk about this Sunday.
No problem. Maybe when this bubble thing is over, we can get together and have a serious hay chewing session.
Yeah, something to look forward to, I bet. Bye, Donkey.
Yeehaw!